the Niners signed Dre Kirkpatrick. What do you think?
I mean, it's a depth piece. It's a veteran name. It's a guy who's played and started a lot of football in his career. Do I think it changes anything? No.
Well, let's look at it this way. Was it a week ago they signed Josh Norman? Okay, a week ago they signed Josh Norman because Mosley's a little iffy. Kirkpatrick was available. They were like, Norman. We want Norman because Kirkpatrick is somehow worse. And now when another guy goes down, they're like, okay, let's call up Kirkpatrick again. So he might be good, but the Niners think Norman's better.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw Dre Kirkpatrick a decent amount last year because I watched a little bit of the Cardinals defense early in the offseason because I wanted to see Isaiah Simmons' rookie season. And one of my takeaways was that Isaiah Simmons actually played really well at the end of his rookie season when they used him exclusively as a middle linebacker. That's way besides the point. But watching their defense, I got to watch a decent amount of Dre Kirkpatrick. And let me tell you, if you think their corners struggled this year, they also struggled last year. And Dre Kirkpatrick, I mean, when he was drafted in the first round out of Alabama by Cincinnati, he was probably a starting caliber corner then. He's always been a little bit grabby, very grabby, actually. But I don't think he's a starting caliber corner anymore. I think it's a nice depth piece. Maybe he comes out and plays great for the 49ers. Maybe he's been injured the last couple of years and the time off helped him get his body right or whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to put out possibilities here, but I'm not like sitting here saying, ooh, the Niners signed Dre Kirkpatrick. Everything is saved now. I think I would be shocked if he even is anything more than a guy if Mosley or Lenore get hurt. Like, I don't think him or Norman are capable. I would start, what I'm saying is I would start Mosley and Lenore over him and Norman.
Right. And I would start Norman over him. And so I think one thing that's important to remember, I forgot that he played for the Cardinals last year. He was a longtime Bengal, started a lot of games for the Bengals, and was like, he was okay. He was never great.
He was fine.
He was a first-round pick who played like a solid starter, was with the Cardinals last year. All you need to know is they didn't want him. They came into this year with what most experts would consider the worst group of cornerbacks in the league, and they felt Dre Kirkpatrick can't make us any better. So they went with Byron Murphy and Robert Alford, and we're like, you know what, Dre? Good luck. All the best. Oh, you're going to go to our rival in the NFC West? Well, we're going to be throwing at you a lot if you're ever on the field. So good luck. I mean, it's just depth. And what I think is interesting here is that they didn't call Richard Sherman. I think to me, I think Richard Sherman is better than Dre Kirkpatrick. I think he's better than Josh Norman. And I think if he hadn't been going through what he's going through, which is clearly very serious, he'd be on this team right now.
You think so?
I do. I think he's better than these guys. And I'm not a Richard Sherman guy, but
Josh Norman, what really bothers me?
What?
This is the situation why, maybe they like DJ Reed letting him go in that sense. After they had him for 2 years, they really believed in him, developed him, and all of that. This is the situation where, as a fan, it frustrates me that he's contributing for Seattle and the Niners.
And there's one other hindsight one that I tweeted about today and mentioned yesterday. Asante Samuel Jr. I mean, really, you should be wanting to draft a corner in round 1 or round 2 most years because it's a position with low shelf life and high importance. So you get a guy with that kind of pedigree in mid-round 2, you should be thanking your lucky stars on that one. Instead, you trade down for a guard, use that pick that you get to trade up for a running back. Neither guy works out, and they're not premium positions. You played yourself. Anyway, Dre Kirkpatrick, nice to see you. Good to meet you. I've always admired your game. You were a hell of a player when I was 24, so let's see what you got.